Hi, I'm DiamondRose. I manage Alpha Sky, and I've been managing for about 6 to 7 months now. I actually started off as a player. Back in April of last year, I formed a team with a couple of people, and we were like diamond and super casual back then, but over a few months, we got more serious and we ended up being low GM average. And by that time, I thought that was holding the team back because I used to have a lot of computer issues constantly. So I decided to step down and just take on the role of manager. But around March, the team wasn't doing too well, so our captain decided we're gonna do something crazy, and we made 2 brand new teams, and instead of being low GM, they're both 4.3k, and that's kind of how I got thrown into managing in tier 3. I think the hardest part was probably when the teams were going through a rough time and they weren't like feeling too confident because maybe they didn't do as well as they thought they would in a tournament, or they weren't doing too well in scrims, and they're all kind of like my children, so it was always hard to see them be down. But I think I'm lucky because they are all really dedicated to each other, and they really want to just grow and improve together, so that made it a lot easier on me. Definitely being a part of the community and just being able to meme and trash talk them and just hang out, and being a part of a team that actually wants to stick together and they enjoy being around each other. They've been together since March of this year, and they've actually only had one roster change, which wasn't even like we kicked anybody. It was actually because they had to leave because of life stuff. So yeah, they really like being together. I think you should probably always be aware of the way that you interact with people in the community, because a lot of the time you're gonna be the face of your team. So if you're constantly in drama or you have a lot of issues with people, it might put a bad light on your team, and it might even keep your team from opportunities because of your relationships with people, or maybe even your inability to make connections because of that. So I think you should always keep that in mind. To me, I think it's more about the friendships, because I didn't really become a manager because I like really wanted to be a manager. I mostly did it for my friends. So I think that's really all that I care for, and I just want my team to do well. I want to see them be happy and do well in next season.